Hey everybody, welcome back to BYT. Of course, as usual, train's coming by when I'm starting a video. So, I'm going to give you a quick update on what's transpired on the bus since my last video. It's been a few weeks. I've just been going to town, getting this and that taken care of some personal stuff. So, here is my new update on the bus. We'll start with the side that's got the door on it. Right here next to my exhaust, I put a toolbox. This will have my welder and my tools, of course the 20-ton jack. And as you can see, 1/4-inch plate, welded to the deck, welded to the front of the box. I put a drip edge on it. This will all be painted and caulked. When it rains, it'll just go over my door. Let's see. Kind of looks like a treasure chest right now, but it will be painted. I do have to change these chains out. These are just a wallet chain. Not strong enough to lean on. Probably not strong enough to hold my welder. But I'll change these aluminum clamps out to clasps out to something bigger. But double padlocks, one on each side. You fold it up, lock them, and you are good to go. Need to get in it, you unlock it, you open the door, hook your chains, set your door down. I'll be able to pull the welder out, pull my tools out, and then whatever else I can fit in there. My welding helmet, gloves, booties, you know, anything that I need for working on the bus can go in here. And now over here for this other side, I have put in a generator box. I did my homework, and I took this out on level surface, and when I first installed it, it was at 8.5 inches. Didn't like that, so I cut 2 inches off, raised it up 2 inches, so now I'm at 10.5 inches ground clearance, which your average RV or coach will have 8 to 10 inches of ground clearance. So 10.5, I should be good. 7,000 watt generator. I got it running already. I do need a new battery. I do have a battery to use, but 200 volts non-stop and 7,000 max, 5,500 continuous. I have ran my welder off of this generator while using it. Built a slide. It will slide out, slide in. I'm not going to pull it all the way out. Gas tank is still on top of the generator. This lip scrapes the gas cap a little bit, which when it's inside, let's see, get out of here, there ain't no sun. As you can see, plenty of room. I'm not bottoming out, I'm not hitting nothing. There's plenty of room back in here over top of the generator. I am working on the exhaust system for the generator. It's going to come up past the bumper. I'm going to have it attached here, come out, and then I'll have a bracket that I'm going to put a brace. This brace is going to go from the bumper all the way to the corner. I got corner pieces here that will be welded in place. One solid all the way across the back, and then this brace here will be welded to the bumper and to that corner. Have a 1/4 inch, and maybe not quarter, flat stock that will be welded from the bumper here down here to this edge of this angle iron. I have another piece of angle iron that's going to go in the other corner, be welded to the frame or one of the ribs of the floor, come down and welded to the corner angle iron on the back side. I'm also going to cut in a trap door in the back of this box, have it hinged so I can get to my spark plugs, my valve cover to do maintenance. Now when this thing's fully drawn out, my oil change plug is right there, my battery cable's right there, everything is right here in the front. This generator's frame, the whole front, here's the bottom half of the frame. the whole front motor mount was rusted off. Right there. So I revamped an entire lower half. I just cut the top half off. And that's what you see. I put a round peg in a square hole here. Welded all the corners all the way around. This holds the weight down here on these motor mounts. This only holds the weight of the gas tank and the electrical up here. So there's really no weight bearing on this piece here. All the weight is down here. I have wheels over here and over here. I put a set of 4. Let me see. I'm trying to get around the sun here. Oh, watch the sun. I got 4 wheels on this side, and then 4 wheels on that side. And it rolls. I can pull it out. Like I said, it rubs a little bit, which it doesn't rub while it's running. I've had a beverage sitting on this shelf while the generator's running, and it didn't go anywhere. All these tools are sitting here, and none of them fell out. So with the lid, this here, the door, is going to double. It's going to have a stanchion that goes from that bolt up here to this hole to hold this out flat, and it will be a cleaning table or a workbench, whatever I need it to. But it folds down. It's nice and snug. I got a nut that goes on that bolt, and I did have the generator running with it down. No, that is not a quiet generator, but it is not bad. I was inside the bus. I was running the air conditioner, the fan, testing it out while it was running. And I just take a cord, run it down underneath inside the box, and I can run it plugged in with the door shut. I will have vents on the back for intake, ribbed, so water when I'm driving the ribs will be facing outwards, so water will just bypass it. So I've been getting that done. I've installed a lock on my battery door. I've been underneath here, and I'm going to install the propane box here, which will leave me room for a gray water tank for the shower and the sink, should I ever need one. Let me see. What else have I been doing? Mostly doing this. This is taking me quite some time. But as you can see, even this up here is welded. I'm not done welding this yet. This will be solid weld all the way across, except for this little area here. But even the panel of the bus welded, and I may even put something in here and fill this in, but I have to leave it open down there for the door as over here. You can see this is welded to the bumper. I may fill this in and fill it in all the way down to here, but like I said, I have to leave room for when my door opens. So this part here will not be welded, but it will be solid. It's welded here, 2 pieces. It's welded solid here. So, and this itself is welded to the framework underneath. So I've stood on it. Before I put the door on it, I've actually stood inside, put my feet inside the box, hung onto the rails, and bounced up and down inside that box. And I did the same thing to this box over here. So, and I might brace this one up a little bit more, just in the back 2 corners. I don't believe I've gotten anything done on the inside of the bus, but we'll take a walk inside just to see. Oh yeah, I have done a couple small things. Here, steps are kind of steep, so I took that old handrail that used to be bolted to the wall, cut it down, where it will be mounted to the floor, and up here it'll be mounted to the floor, and up here to assist with getting up these steps so nobody falls coming up. I've fallen up steps before. It's not fun, and I don't want people, like I'm doing right now, I'm using the handle to my couch. I don't want people grabbing onto this. I'd rather them grab the handrails. I started getting my first coat of paint on the wood, not on the cabinets. I started getting my first coat of paint here so I can get this painted. Once this is finished being painted through here, I can actually put the stove back together and mount it, because it screws to it mounts into here to the side walls. And then there's a piece of trim that comes across, so I have to get it underneath painted first before I put it back together. And I believe that is it as far as work on the inside. I haven't done much else. Yeah, that's about it. Painted that. And with the paint I'm using from Tractor Supply, it took a couple, 3 days, I want to say, for it to dry and cure completely. So I'm trying to I will have everything from this to that. I needed to make sure I could have my tools, I could run my welder, I could operate and run the bus. Like I said, I had the generator plugged into that small extension cord. I had the air conditioner on, the fan on. You know, I didn't turn the TV on, but the power was on. Power was onto my speakers. So there's no issues with power. That 7,000 watt generator will run this bus and the welder probably at the same time. Alright, everybody. As you can tell, I haven't got a lot done, but the things I have gotten done are very time consuming. I had to engineer that both boxes for weight, because they're going to be holding equipment. 7,000 watt generator, all my water lines, my extension cords, probably power tools, electrical power tools, electrical impact for, you know, tire changing. I'm also going to put a spigot on the air system and hard plummet to the outside of the bus on one of the side walls, or both side walls even. So when the bus is running and it maxes out at 120 psi, I'll be able to hook an air line to it and run air impacts, air shears, air cutters, you know, any air tools, air up the tires. If I have a fit in on each side, I'll be able to run a 20-foot hose, reach the front tires, back tires, just leave the bus running, run off the tanks. It's got twin tanks, and of course everybody knows when there's no air, brakes are engaged. So I won't worry about running the air down, because obviously I'll be stopped and the brakes will be engaged. So should I need air tools to change tires out, because if I do put the air, I can go with an air jack. They do make them. It's a pneumatic, I believe, pneumatic jack. So just hook an air line to it, pull the trigger, and up it goes. Which may be a lot easier on my back than trying to maneuver around with a 20-ton bottle jack. We'll just have to wait and see. But it is starting to move quickly. Like I said, I want, before I take this out on the road, I need to make sure I have everything I need. If something breaks down, or if something breaks, I can be able to fix it on the road. I don't want to have to scratch my head and wonder how I'm going to fix something, where I'm going to get the equipment to do it. You know, if a weld breaks, I'll have the welder, have the generator that'll run the welder. If I break down, when the motor breaks down, I'll be able to run a generator, have air conditioning, electricity, TV, all that stuff, you know. Charge my phones, computers, you know. Preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. So, if you like today's content, please like, share, and subscribe. And whatever you're doing out there, oh, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. Whatever you're doing out there, you be safe. You have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Not going to guarantee or say I was doing them every day. I got 111 videos. Kind of got monotonous because I am using my phone only. I don't have cameras set up to where I can hit record, walk around, talk. Everything you see is done on the spot. It's the only thing I do is I link the videos together to make a continuous video, which there's usually only three videos I link together, but they're recorded back to back to back. I just switch from front camera to back camera, and when I'm done recording, I link all the videos together and I post it. So everything you see is in real time. It's not been recorded over an entire day. It's been recorded in however long the video is. You know, if I got a 15-minute video, front to back, start a video, middle of video, end of video, has all been recorded within 15 minutes. So, this is Backyard Tinker, and I'll see you on the next one.